Hi everybody, this is Marilyn with MKR Creations, and I have a new project for you today. And it is just a handy little pocket calendar. I don't have the calendar in this one, I just have the sticky notes, but the calendar goes here, and we are gonna be making that project today. You will need a bone folder, a ruler, some tiny magnets. I got these off Amazon. Some score tape or glue, whichever, or both, whatever you prefer. A scoreboard, and of course a cutting board to cut your paper. So let's get started. Okay, first you need your piece of paper, and this one measures 7 inches by 9. And then I have two other little pieces for embellishment, and they are 3.5 inches across by 2 inches. So first we're going to score this long sheet, and we're going to score it on the short side, and we are going to score this at 1 3/4 inches. Get my score tool out. Okay, so this is a We Are scoreboard, and I just love it. It tells you all the little measurements. So we're going to be at 1 3/4, and then we're going to turn it and score at 1 3/4. Now we're going to open this up a bit because we need to score the other side, and we need to go farther across our board. Now to score here, put our paper the long ways in. A little lint or something there. Get that out of there. Okay, now we're going to score at 1.5 and 2, 5 3/8, and 5 5/8. No, 5 7/8, sorry. Okay, and that's all we need for the scoreboard for now. Well, let's do our other two pieces now too. This, you want to score each of these at 1/2 inch. Okay, then we're done with our scoreboard. Then we're going to take our pieces that we scored, take your bone folder, and we are going to fold on our score lines. And these are going to cover our ends and help cover our magnets so that they're covered up. Now we're going to fold on all of these score lines. Okay, and then what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take our tape or our glue, whichever one you're using, and we're going to put it down here to hold things in place. And I'm going to use glue. I like the forgiveness of glue. I use the art glitter glue because it's forgiving and you have a couple of minutes to move things. And with the tape, it's a one and done type process, so Just put this on the 2 outer flaps, go all the way to the edges so that everything gets adhered down. And then fold them over, press them down with your fingers, and then we're going to go back with our bone folder to really burnish it together. Make sure everything's nice, flat, and coming together. Okay, and then you want to refold on these cross lines here and use your bone folder again to press down on those areas. Now, I had tried a metallic paper to make these end pieces, but it did not work for me. The paper cracked, it didn't look good. I really did not care for it at all. So I decided to use these bigger pieces. And what you're gonna do is, this is gonna be, I'm gonna line it up. Looks like I maybe cut mine a little bit long. I may have to take a little off there. Okay, so this is going to go here, and the magnet is going to go underneath here on this side. So we need to get our magnet, and if you notice, your magnets will have a positive and a negative, and the reason for that is to make sure you get your positive with your positive, your negative with your negative, so they don't push away from each other. Okay, so we're going to put down our first magnet, and these already have like a glue side to them, but a lot of times I like to put some glue down too, because you just never know how long that's going to hold. Okay, so we're going to put that down like that. And then what we're going to do is take a piece of our tape and just cut a small piece, about like that. You're going to put that on the other side here, but what I want to do is I want to see which side of my magnet's going to stick. Okay, so the negative side is up, and I need to pull this tape down a little bit. And now I'm going to take this sticky side off this side of the magnet. And what I'm going to do then is I'm going to fold this and make sure that your fold is with the corners there. Fold this with the corners there. Bring it together and line it up nicely. And then press it down. And that tape will put your magnet where it needs to be. All right, so then next thing is to put this on here. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just put glue on this side and line it up so that the fold is where it needs to be here, and that everything is lined up perfectly. And that looks good. So then we'll go to the other side and we'll put the glue on this side and fold it down so that it covers where the magnet is at. I'm going to go up to the edges so that everything is glued down perfectly. Or if you're much rather use tape, you certainly can do that. So we're gonna go over, and again with our bone folder, make sure everything's nice and crisply folded. And that's how that side's gonna look. Then on this one, we're gonna go with the longer edge here over top of that magnet, so that this one I'm gonna have to do a little bit here too. Must have been just off a hair when I measured those. So we're gonna start with this time we're gonna start with the bigger side, because that's going over top the magnet. And we're going to take this tape off the magnet too, so the tape is still there, glue is there. Bring it down, line it up, and then we want to use our bone folder to make sure everything is down and glued in place. And then put glue on this side. And bring it over. Crease it down nicely. And I'm making a mess. One of my baby wipes here and clean up my mess here. And I got a little glue there. We'll get rid of that too. Okay, we'll give that a second to dry. So you have this here, this going here, and we're going to double check, make sure our magnets will hold. So yes, our magnets are going to hold nicely. So this is going to work great. So now, what you want to do is you take your little calendar. I got these at the Dollar Tree. You're going to put that in here. So I'm going to glue that down, or if you like tape, you can use your tape again. And you want to center it the best you can right in the middle here. And then take your little sticky pad. I also got these at the Dollar Tree. They had nice thin ones, so thought that would work nice. And you're going to put that over here and center it the best you can. Okay, and that's all there is to it. You close it up. It's ready to go. I'm going to open it back up and leave it flat to dry for a while till I'm sure my glue is all adhered. You can also, punch a hole here and get one of those little mini pens that has the keychain on it, and you can store a pen in there too if you like. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you will give it a thumbs up. I hope you will subscribe and join my crafting family. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy crafting, everyone, and I will see you next time.